I don't play when it comes to the scents.
Lord, have mercy. Nice.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. If this is your first time, baby, get comfortable, take your shoes off, stay a little while. We're in my living room. We just on a different wall because, again, I'm trying new things and I need some change, and we got some change right now. But anyway, we have a little bit of a fragrance situation today, and shout out to Dossier for sponsoring this video. If you are unaware of what Dossier is a fragrance company that basically gives you high-end scents at a fraction of the cost. Who don't want that? Because I know I do. I don't know about you, but listen, I take all the discount I can get. I'm just here for it. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some signature scents today and how you don't have to necessarily break the bank to have a really bomb signature scent. So, like I said, Dossier gives you high-end fragrances, and it's kind of like a mimic or a mock of a high-end fragrance. And I mean, some of these can cost $300, $400. So you can get yours from anywhere from $29 to $59 as opposed to $400, even some of them $500. Like, who don't want that? Because I know I do. But anyway, so we're gonna get into some signature scents. We're gonna get into some signature scents that you can find at Dossier to save yourself a little bit of coin. So we can go ahead and get into this video. But before we do, go ahead and hit that little button right there below me that says subscribe. You're gonna do that. Also, if you're interested in any of these Dossier scents, I do have a coupon code that I'm gonna put on the screen right here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, and then we're gonna talk at the end. Well, not peace, like don't go nowhere, like stay in the video, okay? It ain't no. But yeah, we're gonna talk at the end. So the first scent that I want to talk about from Dossier is Fruity Oakmoss. Gonna give you a little show right there. And Fruity Oakmoss is Dossier's version of Creed Aventus for her. Now, I believe I've done a video. Yes, I have done a video for Creed Aventus for him from Dossier. I think it's Musky Oakmoss. This is Fruity Oakmoss. So when I smelled Creed Aventus for him first, and then I fell in love with the scent. Like, it's what I want my man to smell like. Like, it smells so good. Some nights I spray my bed with it before I go to bed, just because I really like the scent. Sometimes I even wear the scent. You know, why not? Just a little spray on my sweater, make it feel like I gave a cute guy a hug. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm single. We don't need to talk about it. If you couldn't tell. But anyway, so then one day I had watched a YouTube video. I can't remember the young lady's name, but she talked about like her signature scent was Creed Aventus for her. And I'm like, I really enjoy Creed Aventus for him. Why have I never thought to try her? So went to Nordstrom, got a sample, and I was like, whoa, what? I love this. And so I went ahead and I copped it. I got mine from Macari. I don't know where the lid is, but oh my gosh, I am never this popular. So yeah, so I have Creed Aventus for her and Fruity Oakmoss. And the reasoning behind getting Fruity Oakmoss is because I wanted to preserve this. This is expensive as heck. And even though I got it like, you know, secondhand, pre-loved, however you want to put it, like it didn't have no dents in it. And you see how much I've used already because I love this scent. One, I'm an oversprayer. Two, if it's a signature, you wear it more than you do your other scents, right? Right? So I wanted to be able to, you know, preserve as much of this as I could. So I got this. And when I tell you, I'm going to go on a record and say this, I actually like this better than this. Who would have thunk? There's something in this, something, very much something in the Fruity Oakmoss that gives it like a little bit of a sweeter taste, like a sweeter touch. Like, I feel like in the Creed Aventus for her, it gives you just like the men's version, but just like a little touch of sweet. This gives you that, but it's just like something, very much something. I can't put it, I think it might be the peach note in here, but this is a little more peach and that one's a little more lemon. But when I tell you they smell pretty identical, there's just something in here that's like on the dry down that I like. It just sits with my body chemistry even better than the real version. So I'm just saying, I haven't, No, I ain't sprayed nothing on me today yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that one. Oh, I just love it. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's fruity and I don't know, but I'm gonna spray this one on this side. I love it as equal. It's, I don't know. It's still good, mind you. They're so good. I get so many compliments. I went to a Pilates class the other day and I wore this, and the instructor was like, you know, every time I walk by you, I just, you know, I had to smell you. And she was like, what is that? And I was wearing Fruity Oakmoss that day. And what I normally do, just so I'm not lying to people when I tell them like, oh, I'm wearing Creed Aventus, is that I'll spray down with like the Fruity Oakmoss and then hit a little, you know, hit the T-zone, not the T-zone, but hit the pulse spots with the Creed Aventus. So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds and you're not using up all your Creed Aventus. But like, I'm a Fruity Oakmoss girl. Like, this is something that I would like keep in my collection. I highly, it just smells like success. I don't know how else to put it, but it's like, smells like somebody that has their stuff together, and as somebody who is striving to do such, you know, why not? I love it. So like, there's something lemony about the regular Creed Aventus that's not in this one. And I mean, it's in it, but it ain't like, it's not as heavily noticeable, but they smell similar. I know that might sound so conflicting, like, what do you mean? But on my body chemistry, the lemon comes out more on the Creed Aventus for her, and the Fruity Oakmoss, it just, I think it's the peach or the liang liang, one of the two of those, because those are both very kind of sweet and it like pops. But either way, I'm here for it. Comment below, let me know if you've ever smelled Creed Aventus for her, if you ever smelled Fruity Oakmoss. If you plan on getting it, let me know. Okay, next up we have Oriental Cherry, which is a play on Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And the notes on this are cherry, almond, cinnamon. Middle notes are cloves, rose, jasmine, and plum. Base notes are Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. Now, oh, this smells so good. My reasoning for getting this one, I have smelled Lost Cherry, and I'm like, I'm not that big of a fan of Lost Cherry. At least I didn't, not enough to purchase, not enough for like Tom Ford prices. I'm be honest with you, not enough to pay $300 for a perfume that I know. See, I have a specific use for this. This is not a standalone scent for me personally. Go with me here. So I mean, this video is about signature scents. So one of my signature fall scents, I use this to bring out the cherry note in something else. So where is it at? Let me wipe it off a little bit. K.I. Lee's Invite Only. First of all, this is bae. If you want a fall scent that is amazing. So apparently, she dries down different on everybody. And for me, like, some people get a chocolate dry down, some people get a honey dry down. I get cherry honey, right? And I say the lasting power of this, it isn't like an all day type of thing, but this baby right here is. So I will spray my body down with this. KLE Invite Only. It's Amber 23 Invite Only. I don't really get a lot of amber from it, if I'm being honest with you. When it dries down on me, I get honey and I get cherry. So I spray down with this and this so that the cherry scent lasts just a little while longer, because the lasting power on this is absolutely amazing. So it's kind of like a signature, like, if you smell this, then you can identify it. But if you smell this with this, it's like, what you got on, girl? Like, it's a little bit different. And this just makes me feel like, this gives me date night. So granted, I ain't been on one, but I'm just saying, I'm manifesting a date night by wearing these together. And it's I wouldn't say it's necessarily a nighttime scent necessarily, but you can get away with it in the nighttime, you can get away with it in the day. If you were going to wear this like in the office setting, you will turn some heads, as well as with the last one. You're going to turn heads with Creed Aventus for her, the Fruity Oakmoss. You're going to turn heads. This is more so of a sultry romantic turn head. The other one is like a, oh, who is she, what does she do turn of a head. Does that make sense? But I love this combination together because this helps her have her lasting power. So if you've smelled Lost Cherry and you love Lost Cherry, go ahead and get this because it is pretty much spot on. That's why I got, I picked this one up because I knew I wasn't going to spend that much from Tom Ford. Like, I wasn't going to do that. So yeah, definitely check out Oriental Cherry. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Save you some coin from getting the Tom Ford version. And if you go ahead and get this, go ahead and cop even like the 10 ml of this to see if you like these together, because this is the fall combination for your mama. I'm just saying, mark my words. I don't play when it comes to the scents. So just believe me when I say these two together make magic, all right? So another signature scent is the also classic Baccarat Rouge 540. Oh, it just, so I'm smelling the cap, I smell everything. It just smells so good. I've had this for a little while. It's kind of like a sweet scent. And Dossier does have a version of this as well. I'll put the name on the screen because right now it's escaping me, and I have it. I don't know what I did with it. I must have taken it somewhere or somebody got me for it, because I would wear that thing everywhere. I get so many compliments when I wear this. I kind of like with the Creed Aventus. I got the, what is the name of it from Dossier? I'll put it on the screen, but I got that one because I didn't want to use up this, because this is, I think, $3.50. And yeah, you see the dent that I have put in her. So I'm not trying to just, use her all the way up, because, who trying to do that? But this one right here, and when I tell you the Dossier version smells spot on. Like sometimes I'll even wear that without spraying any of this, or I'll wear the Dossier version with the fragrance oil. I have that of this as well. So I'll put the fragrance oil on in the spots that I'm going to spray the Dossier version of Baccarat Rouge 540, and then it just lasts literally all day. And I love this scent. Again, this is a, you know what I'm saying? She got it going on. She is the bomb. Honestly, this is a unisex scent. I've never smelled this on a man, but I would love to see what that's like. I might just go spray my daddy, like do a little drive-by, spray my daddy with it just so I can see what it smells like from like a man's chemistry. But I mean, all of these scents, wear what you want. First of all, scents are not, it's like gender. It's fluid. You know what I'm saying? You be what you are. I don't care. Smell like what you want to smell like. Because I have found that like masculine scents do smell really good on me. And Nigel, y'all have seen Nigel on my channel before. He's worn some sweeter scents on him, and I'm like, ooh, you smell good. Like, so literally wear what you want to wear. Don't listen to the titles or whatever of things. Just try things out. But Dossier does have, why can I not think of it right now? That's really gonna bother me, because I wore it before I lost it all the time, so I need to get a new one. But it's, I mean, this is like 300. I think that one's like 59. Like you can't beat that. And then with my discount code, you get you more money off. So just putting that out there. But yeah, so definitely check out Dossier's version of this as well. So another signature scent that I'm sorry if I keep playing with my hair. I played in makeup today. I played in hair today. We played a lot today. But this is kind of like an oldie but a goodie for me. So another one, if you're not trying to break the bank, it's like mid-range as far as like price range. But it's my Burberry. I love her. I haven't worn her in a very long while. My cap is bootleg, and I'm not happy about that. The cap comes out of the cap. Who asked for that? Nobody. But this is like it's a classic to me. Like, why don't I wear her more? But it's a classic. So if you're not trying to break the bank for a signature scent, but you know you want to smell good, you know you want to smell like this is very feminine, this is very light, it's very airy, it's gonna catch, it catches wind. Like the sillage on this is amazing. It's gonna like catch the wind, catch the attention. It lasts pretty well, honestly. Like this is not one of the ones that, well, I overspray, so I almost say everything lasts on me, but it's probably because I spray half the bottle every time I wear it. So don't go by me. But yeah, my Burberry, if you're like getting into new fragrances and things like that, I definitely recommend this one, because it's an attention getter. It makes you feel good and feel confident about yourself. And I love her. Like I got put on to her from my god sister. I think, got it at as a sample from like a wedding that she was in. And she wore it around me, and as soon as I smelled it, I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta get it. Like I had to have it. But yeah, so definitely check out my Burberry if you're not looking to like super duper break the bank. So, you know, your Dossier is like your super like affordable. This is kind of like your mid-range, and then like some of the ones that I showed you are more a little high end. And my final one I've talked about before, and there isn't a Dossier dupe for this, but they have tons of other, literally tons of brands that you can check out, and it's like completely risk-free if you go through Dossier. Completely risk-free. If you don't like it, you can send it back, you can try a different scent. It's literally like a win-win situation. But I want to show two other fragrances that Dossier doesn't have dupes for, that hopefully maybe one day they will. But this is one of them, and then I'll get to the last one in just a second. Okay, the last scent I'm going to talk about is my absolute favorite signature scent that I own. This is like my bread and butter. This was like my first, like, Tom Ford Cafe Rose was my first like high end, but this was like when I knew that I was in the fragrance game for real. But this is Louis Vuitton Etoile Filante. You see how much is left of her, like, oh my gosh. But this is my signature scent. 9 times, well, I can't even say that because I switch up my fragrance. It just depends on my mood. Like in the same way that I dress for my mood, I put in my fragrance for my mood. So like, you never know. But a lot of times when and if you meet me in person, see me out and about, especially like a night out or something, I have her on. She just gives me everything that I need. Like she gives, period. I need Dossier to come out with a version of Etoile Filante from Louis Vuitton, because this scent is everything that I have ever wanted, ever dreamed of, ever loved. It's like, and granted, the first time that I wore her, I just had the sample. I didn't even have the bottle yet. I had got a sample from Gregor. Shout out to Gregor at Louis Vuitton and Kenwood. If you need anything, hit up Gregor. Get him that good commission. Okay, tell him Nikki sent you. Just saying. And you can call him. You don't have to be in Cincinnati. I'm just saying. So subscribe, tribe. Run it up. Okay, run up Gregor. That's his name. Kenwood. All right, Cincinnati, Kenwood. Go get it. Anyway, so when Gregor gave me a sample of this when I bought one of my bags, as soon as I sprayed it, I texted him and was like, I'll be in to come and get it. That's how instantly it was just like I fell in love. And then I wore it the first night that I wore it, when I had that sample, I had a really amazing night, and like a cute guy was like trying to talk to me, and we ain't gonna go into details about that because he was just, never mind. We'll have a story time maybe on that one day because he is known. But it was just one of those, like, it invokes that memory of like, I felt really good about myself. I had on a really cute outfit. My hair was bomb. Makeup was bomb. I was smelling good, and like it exuded from me. So that's why like this has a special little love in my heart. And that's why she's almost running out. But understand, as soon as she runs out, we're gonna have to re-up on her because she is a staple. This is a Pretty Nikki staple. Okay, I had never heard of anybody else wearing this. I still don't hear of anybody wearing this. I'm the only person that I've ever heard talk about this. So yeah, Etoile Filante gets the Pretty Nikki stamp of approval. This is my signature. So if you ever, like, if you don't know me and you just want to know what I smell like go to Louis Vuitton, get a sample, and you'd be like, oh, that's what she smells like. Yes, this, she just gives. Okay, she gives. That's it. Okay, that is all that I have for this video. I hope that you walked away kind of, you know, inspired to get some type of a signature scent. Like, I feel like everybody needs a signature scent. That's just me forcing me on everybody in the world because I love scents and fragrances and things. But I definitely hope you check out some of the ones that I mentioned. Absolutely hope you check out Dossier. Use my code. All three of the scents will be listed below, so you can check those out for yourself. But comment below and let me know what your signature scent is, because I want to know, because if it's something that I don't have, I might want to check it out. If you have any recommendations of a signature scent for me, let me know that as well. But again, Dossier is completely risk-free. So even if you just want to try it because you heard me, you know, talking about it, you can get you a bottle, check it out. If it doesn't work for you, you could always send it back, and you're not spending a buku amount of money. They also have bundle deals as well, so just definitely check that out. But don't forget to use my coupon code so you can save even more coin on your already affordable options. I'm here for it. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here so I can edit this video and get this out for y'all. And I will see you and I'll smell you later. See you next time. See ya.